One of the things that he picked out was the 3 cargo vessels that have come under attack in the Strait of Hormuz. Notably, there were 20 crew members who were rescued off of that Strait of Hormuz, and it included a Thai cargo ship that was set to go towards India. So that is the issue of the Middle East at the moment. We do not see any kind of ending the war, even though the U.S. side, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that his team members, Jared Kushner, Steve Witkoff, and those who were involved in the negotiations had a slight feeling that Iran may retaliate anytime. And that is why the attack had occurred in the beginning of the month. I want to ask you, Sir Mohsin Rashid, what is your observation? 12 days have gone by. What is the next phase of this war?
I think the war will come to an end because Trump now knows that he is not going to win. Problem has been that Trump is a captive of Netanyahu. USA has become a slave of Israel. That's where the problem lies. I mean, they went into this war on a hypothetical, it was totally hypothetical. I mean, why are you going to that war? Jared said something or Witkoff said something, you don't go to a war like this. I'm so sorry. I'm very hopeful that this war is ultimately going to end as soon as the United States of America realizes that they do not want to continue as slaves, or Trump realizes that he is not a captive of Netanyahu. You see, there is so much of destruction which has gone on. Now, look at the media. The media will not show you what has happened to Israel.
Accurately.
You don't see anything in the media. What is happening to these missiles? I mean, why interceptors are being taken away from the Persian Gulf region, and why these interceptors are being taken out from South Korea and brought in to Israel? Why?
Overwhelmed. Clearly, the US forces are
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
This clearly shows that all the interceptors, the Iron Dome, and the third is not working, the Patriots are not working, nothing is working. And Iran now has an upper hand. If it did not have an upper hand, it certainly would not have said that they don't want to go into negotiations. Now it is Iran which is putting up conditions for negotiations, that these are my conditions, if you agree on this, we will stop, otherwise we go ahead. You see, America should have realized one thing, that this is not the age of Operation Desert Storm.
Right.
This is an age where you are not you are not in a unipolar world. It's a tripolar world now. You have 3 big superpowers: America, Russia and China. During Desert Storm, this was not the situation. So we must realize this and proceed accordingly, because after all, the Chinese and the Russians have bound themselves to Iran.
Right.
Iran now is not using GPS. They are on a Chinese constellation, which is about 12, 13 or 15, I don't know how many satellites.
BDS. BDS.
The BDS.
Okay.
BDS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Courtesy of
they are
Norman.
on
Thank you.
Thank you. They are on a different system altogether now, and they are getting all information from there. Every second what is happening, what the Americans are doing, what the Israelis are doing, they have all the information which is being conveyed to Iran. So this is something that they should understand. But then the other loss that America is having in this war is the petrodollar has lost its shine. It is no more a currency which is acceptable to many. Saudi Arabia has stopped using petrodollars. They are doing it in other currencies. So why this risk was taken by Trump, I don't understand. I simply don't understand. I mean, why should he be a captive of Netanyahu? You are a superpower. You are one of the 3 topmost countries in the world. You
course.
control, now you $40 trillion you have in debt now, which is increasing. And as Norman said,
Another 5 trillion just increased over 1 year.
as Norman said, that every day I think they are having a loss of $1 billion+ every day. It's going into this war. For what? Your people are suffering, the Americans are suffering, the Israelis are suffering. What has happened? Just because of an ego. I mean, why do you have to massage the ego of Netanyahu? I don't understand. Why do you have to massage the ego of these East European gentlemen who are sitting in the cabinet and destroying not only Israel, but the entire global economy is being destroyed? I mean, I just fail to understand. What has Jared Kushner got to do with this? What has Witkoff got to do? They are not diplomats. They are business people. They are business people. They had no business. You should have used diplomats to work on these situations when you have situations like this. They know what to do. They have an understanding of the international framework. So, I mean, this is just a wrong war, and it's a war of choice for the United States. And in as much as Iran is concerned, you have thrust war on them. They are defending themselves. They are the victims. They are the victims. And today, what is happening? You are going to lose all these bases in the Middle Eastern countries. Your aircraft carrier has fled from the waters of Bahrain. It has now gone into the Indian Ocean. And you have no realization. Your grocery stores, look at them. Prices are going up.
Even the barrel per price is going up at the petrol stations.
I think it's already over 100 now. And if this does not stop, it will go to 200. It will go to 200. You cannot stop it. Where does the global economy go? I don't understand. On the one hand, you are doing tariff business. On the other hand, you are into this war, ruining your own country. For Israel, why? How many million Jews do you have? Nobody is against the Jews. I am not. We are not. The Bangladeshi people are not against the Jews. The Bangladeshi people or the Muslims are against the Zionists, because the Zionists want to expand. And this expansion is not going to happen.